You are paying a hidden tax of 10 hours every single week just to sit in a chair you do not even own. We are all told that the 9 to 5 is the safe bet, but nobody mentions that it is actually a massive gamble with your time. Most people think they are selling 40 hours of their week to a company for a steady paycheck and some health insurance. In this video, I am going to show you the math they do not want you to see and why your office job is costing you way more than you think. If you have ever sat at your desk wondering where your life went, then this is for you because the reality is much darker than a bad cup of coffee. Let us start with the most obvious lie, which is the actual time you spend working for that company every single day. They tell you it is 8 hours, but they never count the 2 hours you spend getting ready and sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic. If you spend an hour commuting each way, that adds up to 500 hours every single year just moving your body to a building. That is nearly 21 full days of your life spent staring at the brake lights of the car in front of you for absolutely no pay. Think about the physical cost of sitting in a cubicle under flickering lights that make your head throb by 2 in the afternoon. Human beings were not designed to sit perfectly still for 8 hours while staring at a glowing blue rectangle in a windowless room. Your back hurts, and your eyes feel like they have sand in them, but you keep doing it because that is just what adults do. We have accepted a lifestyle that literally drains our physical health just so we can afford the health insurance to fix the damage later. Then there is the psychological game of performative work where you spend half your day just trying to look like you are busy. You finish your tasks by noon, but you cannot leave because the social contract says you must stay until the clock hits 5. So you click through tabs and refresh your email over and over again just so your boss thinks you are a hard worker. This creates a weird kind of mental rot where your brain starts to turn off because you are being rewarded for sitting rather than doing. It is a slow death of your creativity and your drive because the system values your presence way more than it values your actual talent. The office culture is another layer of this trap that nobody likes to talk about because it feels like a weird high school sequel. You have to navigate strange politics and pretend to care about a birthday cake for a person whose last name you do not even know. We spend more time with our coworkers than we do with our own families or our closest friends, which is a truly terrifying thought. You are giving your best energy and your sharpest hours to people you probably would not even talk to if you were not getting paid. By the time you get home to the people you actually love, you are tired and grumpy and you have nothing left to give them. Your kids get the leftovers of your personality while your manager gets the absolute peak of your cognitive performance every single day. Let us look at the financial trap which people often call the golden handcuffs because the money feels too good to walk away from. You get a raise, and then you buy a nicer car or a bigger house, which means you need that 9 to 5 even more than before. Suddenly, you are not working because you want to build something, but because you owe the bank money for things you barely use. You are stuck in a cycle of earning and spending that keeps you locked into a desk for 30 or 40 years of your life. The biggest problem is that the 9 to 5 steals your ability to think for yourself because it provides a pre-made schedule for you. When someone else tells you when to wake up and when to eat, and when to go home, you slowly lose your own sense of agency. You stop asking what you want to do with your day because the answer is always determined by a calendar invite from someone else. This creates a generation of people who are excellent at following instructions but have no idea how to build a life of their own. Think about the Sunday scaries, which is that deep feeling of dread that hits your stomach around 6 p.m. every Sunday night. That is your body literally screaming at you that it does not want to go back to the fluorescent lights and the pointless meetings. We have normalized this feeling as a joke on the internet, but it is actually a sign that the way we work is fundamentally broken. If you are spending your entire weekend just recovering from your work week, you are not actually living a life at all. You are just a battery that gets recharged for 2 days, so you can be drained again for 5 days in a row. There is a way out, but it requires you to stop seeing the 9 to 5 as the only path to safety and start seeing it as a tool. Stop giving your soul to a company that would replace your position in a heartbeat if it saved them a few dollars on a balance sheet. Start reclaiming your time by setting hard boundaries and realizing that your value is not tied to how many emails you sent today. The most valuable thing you own is not your salary or your job title, but the literal minutes of your life that you can never get back. If you want to see how to actually break free from this cycle, watch this video next.